Welcome back to the Chicago Bears franchise, everybody. My name is MrHurriicane, and it's time for the Week 2 matchup as our Bears have taken their first road trip of the season. And today they'll take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They will face some of the NFL's best offenses in the first 5 games of the season. Tampa Bay tremendously upgraded the talent around Jameis Winston this year, and we're talking about a defense that just allowed 59 points a week ago. The Bears are hoping they can put last week's game behind them, and now it's time to get into Week 2 as Connor Barth sends it deep. Very windy here, a short kick, and from the 10, Deshaun Jackson is met and fights for a couple extra yards to the 32-yard line. Chicago gave up many big plays last week, and this is definitely a big play offense. Here's Jameis Winston under center. He'll go play action on first down. Winston deflected and intercepted by Jarrell Freeman on the game's first play. We saw the Falcons go play action, deep pass all game long. Chicago is ready for it here on the first snap with Danny Trevathan assisting his teammate in the middle, Jarrell Freeman. So Chicago ball at the 48 and a stretch called to Jordan Howard. Great play made there by Quan Alexander on the outside. The Chicago offense moved the ball well against Atlanta, so we'll see if that continues. Play action now for Trubisky, who loads up and overthrows his receiver Kendall Wright. It's third down. Trubisky had a 20 of 30 debut with over 240 passing yards. Now on third down, Trubisky nearly picked off, and the Buccaneers are able to force a 3-and-out. Here is Pat O'Donnell on to kick things away, a chance to pin the Buccaneers deep in their own territory. A bounce inside the 10 and stopped at the 5-yard line. Tampa Bay's offense now retakes the field. The defense gave up over 200 rushing yards and 6 touchdowns to Devontae Freeman last week. First carry to Doug Martin goes for maybe 3. From the 12-yard line, Mike Evans lines up on the inside as they give it back to Doug Martin on the ground, who plows ahead for a Buccaneer first down. Fullback in the game and 2 receivers on the right side as they go back to the play action. Winston under pressure with nobody open. He takes the sack. It's Pernell McPhee. Chicago did not get much pressure last week, so good to see them get to Winston here early as Jameis Winston throws off the mark, missing his check down option, and it's fourth down. Just over 5 minutes in and no score as Mitchell Trubisky heads to the air, and he will escape the pocket outside the numbers. Trubisky with great mobility heads across the 25 for a gain of 9. Chicago needs more of these manageable third downs, needing 3. Trubisky incomplete for Zach Miller, who had it right in his hands. A much slower start to this game than we saw back in Week 1. Tampa Bay play action again. Winston this time finds his man. It is the veteran Deshaun Jackson. I like that combination a lot of Jackson and Evans, just not too excited about defending it. Again, play fake, and across the middle goes Deshaun Jackson. Not many defenders have had much luck keeping up with him over the years, and he's still one of the fastest players on the field. At the 33, they'll give it to Doug Martin, and they're doing a good job of stuffing the running game so far. It would be about a 48-yard field goal from this spot. Third down. Winston sailing deep and skying for it. Getting in bounds is O.J. Howard, the dynamic rookie from Alabama. Winston gives him a chance to make a play, and Howard makes it 1st and 10. They could still get a first down again as Martin plows up the middle. That's a gain of 5 yards. Bears trying to force the field goal try. Third down, they'll pass for it. Winston extending the play and running out of room. He is sacked by Danny Trevathan, who's made a couple big plays already. Fourth down. 3-0 here in the first quarter. 3 and change to go as the Bears try to get some kind of offense going. Howard is in negative yards, and Trubisky has not completed the pass yet. Play action. Trubisky, 4th pass attempt is caught by Marcus Wheaton, the leading receiver from last week. Gain of 6. 3rd and medium again. 3 receivers for Trubisky. Well protected, and the pass goes off the hands of Jordan Howard. That's 2 consecutive third down drops to end drives. With the Bears offense sputtering, Tampa Bay takes over, and Martin is stuffed here by Eddie Goldman. They had many issues in run defense last week, and they've vastly improved so far in one quarter. 3rd and 9. Winston hits Evans. He bounces off a defender, but he loses some ground in the process, and that is another 4th down. Chicago's defense is stepping it up this week, but how about the offense? They have yet to get a 1st down. Jordan Howard is the tailback on 1st and 10 as he will be shoved forward and gets a few yards. Kevin White to the right side, trips left, 3rd down, Trubisky. And that is off the hands of Miller in traffic. He just couldn't secure this one either. Again, it's Tampa Bay football here at the 27-yard line. Fake from Winston, rolling into trouble. He is sacked again. 2 sacks on the day already for Pernell McPhee. 3rd and forever now, Chicago playing soft. Nice rush pickup as Winston scrambles, and he'll try to get what he can, but it's another 3 and out. We haven't seen many drives you could really label successful to this point. Chicago begins here with Tariq Cohen in the ball game, and the rookie makes the catch on the screen pass, and they get about 8 yards. They're just looking for any kind of a spark right now. Cohen stays in the ball game, and now they go delayed. Up the middle goes Cohen with the first down the Bears have converted today. Howard now back in the game as Trubisky lines up under center, and he'll throw it to the flats where a wide open Miller is there, and he gets the 1st down to the 45 of Tampa Bay. Finally, the Bears are getting somewhere. Cohen checks back in, toss left, and Cohen gets to the outside. A 1st down and more. Making a move, staying on his feet. Nice play by Tariq Cohen. This is the explosive element this offense needs. Cohen had some touches last week, but didn't do a whole lot with them. Now it's Howard again. Met initially, but fights through contact and gets to the 18. On 3rd down, the back is Jordan Howard. He stays in. Good protection here for Trubisky. And the pass is complete inside the 10-yard line to Zach Miller. And the chains move again. Deion Sims enters as the 2nd tight end. 1st and goal. Here's the rush. Trubisky stays on his feet. He'll run for it and get inside the 5 with a gain of 7. Kendall Wright and Kevin White both line up on the left side. Trubisky 3rd and goal. Throwing it out to Zach Miller. Touchdown! A jump ball to the big tight end. And the Chicago Bears have taken the lead. Perfect ball placement and a great play by Miller to bring it down. When it comes to converting touchdowns in the red zone, Zach Miller is going to be the focal point of the offense. 7-3 Chicago, a nice surprise despite a lackluster opening to the game. And here Jameis Winston is waiting all day long until the rush is there. It's Eddie Goldman. Winston just let that play develop for too long. About 5 minutes to go in the opening half as Sims gets the handoff on 3rd and long. A nice run, but not enough, and another 3 and out. Now can the Bears build upon that last drive? It was fantastic. They'll go with a counter now as Howard gets a couple, but a flag on the play will send the Bears backward. It is a Tom Compton holding call. 1st and 20 now for the Bears inside the 15. A quick pass on the outside, hauled in by Kevin White. Nice yardage there on 1st down. Marcus Wheaton lines up in the slot to the right side. 3rd down, and the rush arrives as Trubisky lost the football. Compton recovers, and he's the one who gives up the sack. Robert Ayers around the edge on 3rd down. So Compton had a holding call and a sack allowed on that possession. Tampa Bay ball again as Winston hits Deshaun Jackson for a 1st down. Winston is 7 of 10 in the air. Not much of a ground game from Doug Martin. And again, they go play action. Winston will scramble, but he won't take a chance, instead sliding after a gain of 7. Adam Humphries and Chris Godwin enter the game on 3rd down. Winston going deep to the sideline, ripped away by Quentin Demps, and incomplete again. The Bears have a minute to go in the half. We'll see how aggressive they try to get here as Howard will run it. And he'll get a few yards, but not much there. If the Bucs get a stop here, they could try one more possession, 3rd and 8. Trubisky throwing incomplete for Kevin White. Again, Quan Alexander there in defense. So Pat O'Donnell on to kick things again. Wind is at his back, but he has another tough handle on it, and it's blocked for the 2nd week in a row. Touchdown Tampa Bay. And for a team whose offense has struggled all half, it's the special teams that puts them on top. Another mistake for this Bears team, who made enough of them in week 1. So a 10-7 game, and the Bears have it now at the 30. They'll go with a screen pass here. It's Jordan Howard on the receiving end. He'll get about 10 yards. Chicago wants to see if they can get in range for a Hail Mary, it appears. Trubisky with a risky pass, but it works, finding Zach Miller at the 50. Perhaps they can still get in field goal range. 1st down, Trubisky looks to scramble, but instead meets the great veteran Gerald McCoy, and that'll bring this half to an end. Neither team played great in the first half, but it was nice to see the Bear defense actually play really well. And if they play well, they have a chance to win this game in the second half. Welcome back to Tampa, everybody. The Buccaneers lead this game 10-7, but only because of a blocked punt. Chicago's defense has been much improved. Now can the offense put together some more success in this second half? They go to the ground on 1st down, and this is a short gain for Jordan Howard, who has had a really tough time getting going. The Bears have been mostly one-dimensional, and that brings up a tough 3rd down. Trubisky rolling out and off the hands of Kevin White. Covered well by Grimes, but he could have made the play. Following a short Bears possession now, it's Buccaneer football, and they set up a screen. Winston to Martin, who gets a block in the secondary to spring him for the 1st down to the 34-yard line. Again from the shotgun, 3 receivers. Winston on target again. This is Deshaun Jackson, who has been his favorite target so far. Fullback is in the game, and they'll run it here. Martin trying to get through the middle, and he gets maybe 2 yards. Offset eye, 3rd and 2. They keep it in the hands of Martin, who does not get it. He is stuffed by Jarrell Freeman, and the Bears defense forces another punt. The Bears began this possession with Tariq Cohen in the game, and he gets the call on 1st down. Good run, showing off that quickness and speed. He was able to jumpstart their only successful possession. Now it's Howard off the delay, finding open space and falling ahead to the 30-yard line. It's another good run for Chicago. This offense needs to keep that balance. Now a counter and easily stopped in the backfield. Gerald McCoy stops Howard. Here they go again on 3rd and long, needing 10. Trubisky, lob to the sideline, and that is incomplete with a flag on the play. It was thrown pretty late. And they're going to get the Buccaneers and say Grimes hit Wheaton unnecessarily out of bounds. So the drive continues. Chicago approaching the 50. Play action now from Trubisky, and a throw off the mark intended for Kevin White, who has not done much in this game. Trubisky under 50% completion and under 100 yards still. 3rd and 10, deep ball, Marcus Wheaton. No, it's intercepted. Dookie and Nacho, and his teammate catches him in the process, and it's Buccaneer football. Trubisky tried to throw it deep to the downfield speed threat, but Iheanacho lurking over the top makes the play. Tampa Bay football with 6 and change to go. Play action again. Here's Winston going deep, way downfield for O.J. Howard inside the 30 of Chicago. When you can stretch the field and stretch those safeties with a tight end, it's a whole nother dimension to the offense. Winston fires again. Nice catch made by the rookie Chris Godwin. And the Buccaneers have a red zone trip. Facing 3rd down now, Winston needs 10, and he overthrows Chris Godwin, who had a chance to potentially score on the play, and it's 4th down Buccaneers. Bucs add 3, so now a 6-point game. And this drive also begins focused on Cohen, and the Buccaneers were ready for it. Quan Alexander knocks the ball out of his hands. Just 78 passing yards for Trubisky. Here on 2nd down, he does find his tight end, Zach Miller, and this is a 12-yard gain for a 1st down. Miller leading the receiving game this week as they'll try Howard on the ground. Got a lane but was stopped. and gets about 4. Both front sevens making a big impact this week. From the 47, Trubisky lofts one for Marcus Wheaton, who comes down with it at the 26-yard line. A 21-yard connection. There you see the separation and the tremendous catch made by Wheaton. Chicago now in business. They toss it out to Cohen, but that is a stop for Levante David. He and Quan Alexander have been tough. A stack look on the left side here on second down. Trubisky again to the left side, and this is hauled in by Marcus Wheaton inside the 10. Marcus Wheaton separating himself from the rest of the receivers so far, as Jordan Howard on first down gets good yardage, and it's goal to go at the 4. 2 receivers on the right side. Trubisky play fake. Rolling, now throwing, and missing Zach Miller, who was open in the end zone. 3rd down. Can they punch it in this time? Trubisky keeps it in the air, and Robert Ayers sacks him again. Dominating Tom Compton. Ayers has sacked Trubisky twice on the day. Chicago adds 3, so it's still a tight game, but the Buccaneers keep the lead. And a play action now. Jameis again. Receivers way downfield. He heaves it as far as he can. Intercepted. Kyle Fuller picks it off. Racing back the other way across the 40. Cutting back to the middle. Stopped at midfield. It's Bear football on the second Jameis Winston turnover. Can the Bears take advantage of this interception? Trubisky heads to the air. Good coverage, and the pressure does arrive. Gerald McCoy now with 2 sacks in the game. They'll take something big here to extend the drive. 3rd and 15. And Trubisky will escape the pockets. No one open downfield. Now he fires, nearly intercepted, intended for Zach Miller. It remains 13-10 with 12 and change to go in the game. Buccaneers trying to run the football, but this is shut down by Trevathan. Bears keep 2 safeties back deep. Bunch formation for the Bucs. Winston fires and is intercepted by Marcus Cooper. That's going to be a Chicago touchdown. Pick 6 as the Bears pull in front. Winston trying to get O.J. Howard on the quick pass. Cooper reads it. Touchdown the other way. Bears lead 17-13. That certainly changes things now, as the Buccaneers have not scored an offensive touchdown in this game. They trail by 4, but Winston's going to go back to the deep ball. And making the catch inside the 10 is Deshaun Jackson. And that was Quentin Demps defending. Already at the 3, Martin carrying to the right. And stuffed after a minimal gain. Chicago trying to hold on to this lead as it's a fullback dive. Johnson doesn't get there. 4th down, and they'll go for it. Deshaun Jackson in short motion. 4th and goal, Jameis Winston. Hanging on to the football. Now he throws and is nearly picked off by Demps. Turnover on downs. Bears take over. That was a really questionable call with 8 minutes still to go. From the 1, this is Howard with running room to the right side. Getting across the 20, and the Bears get breathing room on a 25-yard run. Biggest run on the day for Chicago. They try Howard to the left side, and this is shut down for 1 yard. Now trying to spread the defense a bit. Deontay Thompson enters. There's a house blitz, but Trubisky misses Miller, who was wide open against that aggressive blitz. Back we go to the Buccaneers with 6.5 to go. Winston again wants to go deep, but he won't get the chance. He's sacked by Pernell McPhee. 3 on the day. They have the Buccaneers going in the wrong direction again. 5:43 to play. Winston again gets sacked, and this time it's Leonard Floyd. They're trying to go deep, and not enough receivers are separating. 3rd and 25, very soft coverage now. And Winston, with 2 defenders on the ground in front of him, throws it outside for a completion, but still shy of the sticks. It's Bear football with 4 minutes to go, and this is where you want your running game to lead the way, but they haven't had that chance. Trubisky has a man open, and Wright can't hang on to it. It's dropped. 3rd down Chicago. Big play here with 4 minutes to play, and Trubisky somehow escapes outside and throws incomplete for Zach Miller. Incomplete, and another 4th down. Bucs down 4 and just inside 4 minutes to go as they take over. Winston checks this down to Martin. They have not tried a lot of underneath stuff today. After a gain of 6, here's 3rd and 4 for Winston. Well blocked up front. Jameis runs out of time, and Pernell McPhee has sacked him for the 4th time in this game. Again, the ball goes back to Chicago, and just a couple minutes remain. Trying to get outside is Howard, but he's taken down by Levante David. Buccaneers have 2 timeouts left. Now a 3rd down. Trubisky airmails Marcus Wheaton, who had a chance to make a play, but instead they'll kick it back to Tampa Bay. Down 4 points still, a minute 40 to go. It's now or never as Martin makes the catch on the angle pattern. 1st down Bucs. Going empty backfield, Martin is in as a receiver, but Winston finds Howard up the seam, and the Buccaneers get inside the Bear 40. They still have 2 timeouts to use. 1st down again. Winston with a sideline pass to O.J. Howard. Again getting those feet down in bounds. They've made it to the red zone. Winston to Martin. Trying the middle. Met and stopped by Quentin Demps. Bears in a single high look from the 12. 55 seconds on the clock. Winston fires, and the catch is made for a touchdown by Adam Humphries. The Bears left him all alone as the Bucs take the lead. Watch Danny Trevathan. He goes down to cover Martin, but behind him over the top it is Adam Humphries. And let's see if he gets both feet down. He does. So 17-20. Now it's the Bears who need a big drive late. 52 seconds on the clock for Mitchell Trubisky. Big spot for the rookie. It's Cohen on the screen, getting things started here with a gain of 11. The Bears do have all of their timeouts still. 2nd down, Trubisky again to Cohen. 1st down, he fumbles the football, but it does go out of bounds. 24 seconds left now from the 47. Pass caught by Howard. They get across the 50 and use their 1st timeout. 2 receivers to the right of the formation. 3rd and 4 for Trubisky. He has the time and throws incomplete for Marcus Wheaton as it goes through his hands. And the game is now on the line on 4th down and 4. Trubisky to the air. Pocket collapsing. He gets it away for Kevin White. What a catch and a 1st down, Chicago. Look at all the chaos surrounding Mitchell Trubisky, but he finds Kevin White. Now 9 seconds left. They'll throw a bubble screen. It's Tariq Cohen, but he's met and forced out of bounds. He loses 1. And now they'll attempt a tying field goal into the wind with Connor Barth. 48 yards, left hash. Pat O'Donnell will hold it. Kick on the way for the tie, and it's no good! The kick falls short, and the Buccaneers have won the game here in Week 2. It missed by mere inches, right after they lost a yard on the Tariq Cohen screen, and the Bears fall to 0-2 on the season. This was a very winnable game for Chicago, and the defense played exceptional, even though they allowed the go-ahead touchdown there at the end. They picked off Winston 3 times and held their offense to just 13 points. Meanwhile, for our offense, we could not run the football, and with Mitchell Trubisky and these receivers, they were not able to get a lot going in the air. We couldn't make the tough catches in traffic, and Trubisky missed a lot of passes as well. It was a tough day for the offense, but a game that was ultimately winnable, and it's a game that we should have won. I wasn't thinking about the wind on that last possession, so when we got to the 30, I'm like, okay, we're in field goal range. I want a touchdown, not throwing a deep ball with these receivers, so let me try a high upside play with a bubble screen, and it ends up losing a yard that we could not afford to lose with the wind. So a really disappointing loss here for the Chicago Bears. Again, they fall to 0-2 on the season. Offense did have some good moments in this game. I think Marcus Wheaton is definitely emerging as the top receiver. I like that Zach Miller touchdown a lot. I thought Tariq Cohen gave us a nice boost on offense, and he'll keep getting those chances on pitches and screens to utilize his skills. So in week 3, we're going to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers back at home. Will Redmond was signed off our practice squad, so we'll sign Jamal Agnew, filling in the cornerback void there. The Steelers are 1-1. They lost to the Vikings in a high-scoring game, and they're a team that puts up a lot of points. I'm not sure if we can shut down this offense, so we'll have to see Mitchell Trubisky in this passing game do a lot more, but hopefully our running game can also get back on track against the Pittsburgh defense. Thanks for watching the episode, everybody. There is a slider update down below in the description. Getting things where I like them is still an ongoing process, but we are seeing some really cool things, I think, in the gameplay, but I'll still be working on getting it better for the series. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel for much more Bears franchise, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.